Today I'm at the Akatarawa forest, heading up to Titi and then down over the other side, deep into the forest, taking a few wrong turns along the way, and another adventure in the backcountry of New Zealand. I'm currently 356 metres elevation. I have now joined back up with one of the main four-wheel drive tracks, now 491 metres above sea level. It's quite pleasant through here. I have about 300 metres to go now to the summit. There appears to be red or orange ribbon marking this track. As I'm getting higher, there's much more moss on the trees, there's more ferns. According to my Garmin, I have arrived at the summit of Titi. Looks like there's a little bit further to go, but in terms of a view, this is it. This is looking back just to the track that I just came from. I'm 617 metres above sea level. It's now about 11:30 in the morning. It's quite cold up here and there's a bit of a cold breeze. I can see reasonably fresh motorbike tracks through here. Much larger four-wheel drive track. It's quite nice through here. You can see why people bring chainsaws with them when they come four-wheel driving in here. Currently 578 metres above sea level. Looking back towards the Kapiti coast by the look of it. But unfortunately I'm just in the clouds. Okay, it's 12 o'clock now. I've left the four-wheel drive track again. It's quite an interesting place to come. This track isn't even on the maps. One of the reasons for this trip is to try and find somewhere to do some wilderness camping in summertime. Massive big mud bog in front of me here. Certainly won't be traversing that. Right, there's a serious bog through there. If you've got your four-wheel drive, it doesn't look like any four-wheel drives have been here for a long time. The track's getting more overgrown now. Sign that not many people have been here in recent times. Look at that over there. There is actually a tramping track marker. This is going to be my lunch stop. Okay, while that's cooking, I will get my coffee organised. I can hear the water starting to boil, so we should get some coffee coming through very soon now. Cheers. It's now 1 o'clock in the afternoon. When you go a little bit further, this track just goes to a dead end on the map that I have. I do want to check it out though. Okay, there is quite a large descent straight down here. It appears the reason why the track seems to have got a bit non-existent is because I appear to have left the track. Okay, I've come back to this big massive bog where there was a metal marker on the tree. There's also a blue bucket. It looks like this is the turn off that I should have taken. At least it's following the ridge line. I wouldn't suggest coming here if you don't have good navigation skills. There is another metal tag on a tree here, which is a good sign I'm obviously still on, well, back on the walking track. So I suspect this track does go somewhere, not just a dead end like it is on the map. Problem is I may not have enough time today to get wherever this track goes to. If anybody has done this track and knows where it ends up, do add something in the comments. Appears to be a bit of an opening up here. See if I can see a view. See the clouds rolling in over there. Some nice old trees. You can see footprints through here. I'm not sure if it's animals or people. Okay, this is more like the Tararuas now. Up across the tops, dense bush, some bigger trees. Quite overgrown through here. Okay, this looks like the descent now into the valley that I did want to check out. Thank you for joining me on this Wellington Walker adventure. Bit of wilderness walking. Trails that not many people adventure onto. Okay, this is where I'm going to stop. It looks pretty good in here. This is quite a remote valley system. I will definitely be back on another day. Okay, I'm back at this blue bucket now. I've been looking at the map and I can turn this trip into a big loop. So I've created a new course on my Garmin to take me back to the car. Oh, there's a metal sign here. It even says Martins Valley 95. So I will make sure I have more time next time and I will get into that valley. Okay, there should be a junction coming up soon where I will need to turn right. So this is a three-way junction. I came in from the left here. I'm going to take a right turn. It should take me around the top of the valley. Okay, at this point this is definitely a walking track. If you're looking for a good loop walk in the Parapara Umu area, this could be a good choice. I am following the route that I have on my Garmin, which is proving very useful at this point. Plenty of mud. It is the middle of winter right now. It's quite picturesque through here. There are lots of ferns, which I didn't see in the first half of this loop. It's quite easy going here, just following the ridge line above the valley. The markers here are white or silver metal, not your standard orange markers that you normally see in New Zealand. There's a giant tree that's fallen right across the track here in front of me. Certainly a big old tree. You can see it's just sitting on the bedrock with not a lot of soil for it to hold on to. It's the old remnants of a tree stump there. The track is heading uphill now after being quite flat for some time. Pretty rugged through here. Bit of a climb, but it is all worth it. You can see the coast to my left. It's now 4 hours since I left the car park, and I'm 580 meters above sea level. Look at that. Certainly beautiful. Can see some footprints here, so other people have been here recently. I'm now 605 meters elevation. I'd appear to be at a high point on the track. It is now 2:45 in the afternoon, and I am deep in the Akatarawa forest on some very old tracks by the looks of it. There's very old metal track markers here. Looking at the New Zealand topo map, there is no tracks on the map at all in this area. I'm currently at a three-way junction on top of a high point. I came from down here, which is back towards Titi and the four-wheel drive tracks. So I've come up to this point and I'm going to turn left. Which, as you can see, there's quite a well-marked track through here. After a 6-hour walk in Akatarawa forest, I'm now back at the car. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video.